Welcome to Marketing Talks by OSB, where we discuss amazing topics, marketing trends, future strategies, advertising and branding trends as well, and so much more with amazing and stellar guests. I am Jessie, your host. Let's dive in. Today I have Jude Roumani with us. Hello, Jude.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Thanks for joining.
Thank you for having me.
You're most welcome. I'm so happy to say that you are our own OSB undergraduate marketing students.
Yes.
And today we're going to talk about something futuristic, which is basically the trends, the marketing trends. Maybe some of them already started this year, but some of them are coming. So it's really nice to discuss them. And those trends, they were done by the VML intelligence agency, which is a technology powerhouse, consultancy, and creative agency. And those trends, by the way, they are not just for marketing. They are about so many other industries like hospitality, beauty, technology. But today we're just gonna sacrifice this episode for the brands and marketing trends. Are you ready?
I am, yes.
All right. So let's start with the first one, and then we tell our audience about the other ones.
Okay, so the first one is called Dopamine. It's dopamine packaging. And basically what brands are doing nowadays is that they are renewing their logo and their packaging to something that is more with vibrant colors, more energetic, more fresh, to keep the energy going in today's society. According to Wonderman Thompson, who made this article, he said that the world nowadays, the society throughout the years nowadays are becoming less colorful, you can say. So what brands are doing, they're renewing their logos, they're making it more colorful, more vibrant, just to keep that energy going in some way, to keep the consumers more, like they feel good, they feel more energetic, more fresh. An example of a company that's doing that actually is 7-Up. Last year they renewed their brand. For a while they haven't, and they renewed it last year, and they made their colors like green, more bold, more like fresh. Modern style, fresh appearance, just so that they can keep that way going. As well as Jello, they renewed their brand, they made it more colorful. Even Fanta as well, they made a variety of colors, very strong, very like variety of colors. They made it very vibrant as well. They kept it more creative just to keep it going.
Yeah, so the dopamine is basically the feel-good hormone.
Yeah.
So they're focusing on that to make people feel more joyful, more happy. Yes. Yeah, that's the purpose of the packaging.
Yes.
That's nice. That's a nice trend. So I think here graphic designers have a
big role.
A mission, to check their own packaging. Perfect. Yes. So that was nice. What about the second trend?
The second trend is world-building brands. So what they do is brands, they mainly focus on not the product that they provide, but the living environment that they provide towards the people. So for example, they are focusing more on the living environments. So let's say, for example, Barbie. Yeah. Let's say Mattel. Barbie, they collabed with Airbnb, and they created a whole Barbie dream house before the movie was premiered last year, so that people, like consumers, they can live in this like Barbie environment before they can actually see the movie, so that they can feel like they are part of the experience
and
itself.
The launching, of the movie.
So brands are mainly focusing on that nowadays, as well as not just Barbie, but also makeup brands such as a girl, her name is Isamaya French, if I'm not wrong. She launches makeup products and collections, but she mainly focuses on how she wants to provide the experience of her makeup more than the colors that she has or like the variety of products she has. She mainly focuses on how she wants to portray the makeup that she has. So what she does is that she basically creates makeup looks for models to promote her makeups, but by creating looks that are very like storytelling. They have like a story behind it. They're very abstract. They're very, it's like they have a story behind it. It's not just a makeup look just to show like the color of their makeup. They show it more to like create a story behind it.
Nice. And let me add also regarding the Barbie movie, the collaborations that they did before launching the movie were so many, including Burger King, Gap, if you remember, Accessorize. So many industries went into those collaborations, and they made a new model of their items or their services to appeal to the Barbie movie. Even the Burger King meal was the bun itself was pink, if you remember. Yeah. All right, let's jump to the third trend.
Yes, the third trend is called brand gestures, which means that brands focus on using humor in their advertisements. Not many brands use it, But I believe that it's something that brands will be using now on, because it's capturing the audience more. What I mean by that is that Generation Z, our generation, uses a sort of humor that is dark. They like to use dark humor. They like to poke out on serious topics and make it more comedic to capture the generation's audience. So, for example, there's a brand that sells water. It's called Liquid Death, if I'm not wrong.
I know it.
They use such serious topics like climate change. I think they made it like comedic in a way in their advertisements, to not only to make it not to like only capture the audience of our generation, but to also raise awareness on climate change at the same time.
And also to drink water, because water is life, right? So,
yes, of course.
And there was a skull on the packaging itself, like Liquid Death. It's like they're trying to tell us, if we don't drink water, we're gonna have health issues also, right? Right? Yeah, yes. I remember that. So you're saying your generation is into this?
Yes, I believe that's what the brand itself is trying to aim for as well.
Yeah,
I feel like they're trying to aim for Generation Z because of the
impact, maybe
the
of
impact,
the message.
Yeah, of the message and the comedy they try to use in sort of that way. Yeah.
Cool. All right. So I think this will work for certain brands, maybe not all kinds of brands.
Not all kinds. Very specific. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. All right. Amazing. So let's jump to the next one.
Okay. The next one is called CoCreative Features. So it's basically a way of, because nowadays, especially our generation, we like to express ourselves by buying products that allow us to express ourselves. So, for example, let's say Angelina Jolie.
Yeah.
She launched this creative project, I think.
House Couture?
It's called Atelier Jolie, I think.
Okay.
So what she does is she allows her audience or the consumers to create their own products or their own like style in clothes.
Yeah.
So they can have their own tailor. They can create their own style of how they want to dress their clothes, their own fabrics, however fabrics they want to use, as well as services like a DIY machine, so that they can create their own
literally
clothes.
Okay.
As well as the services to help, like for example, if the clothes were not like if they were ripped or something, there is a service to fix that as well.
So she's trying to so this is the next step of personalization. This is not even, this is beyond personalization. You're allowing them not just to choose what's available to meet their preferences, but also to create their own designs themselves.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's true. There's another brand also called
Golden
Goose as well. You can also customize your shoes, as well as another brand is also called Kiki Beauty, which
in the US.
In the US, yes. I think they're new. I'm not sure. They let the consumers choose what products they want to launch.
Oh.
So they started with nail polish, and I think they're going to launch another product based on what consumers vote for. So that they can allow the consumers to buy their products.
That's very interesting. That's very interesting. So they don't just say what they want, they even go and do them, right? Design them, execute them. That's very interesting. Yes. Amazing. Any other trend?
There is one more, I'm pretty sure. No, there are two more, I think. So there's one called Biodesign, which means that brands are starting to use natural processes in order to create sort of, let's say, it's sustainable materials to create a certain product. Okay. So what they do is that there is a brand, it's called Gani.
Okay.
What they do is that they created this bag made out of a certain leather created in a biotech company in London, actually, which is recycled leather and some sort of antibacterial material. I'm not sure what it is.
So I think the focus here is on sustainability.
Yeah.
Correct? Okay.
They try to, now this brand specifically, their main goal was to create lower carbon emissions. So they use these specific materials in order to reach that goal that they wanted. And I'm pretty sure this material, based on research that I made, is very strong. It's stronger than steel. Not physically, but like it's a strong material that is used in bags. It's antibacterial, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah. So it's like they're on a mission to make the world a better place,
Yeah,
right?
it's something that brands aren't using at the moment, but I'm pretty sure in the near future brands will start using it now because it's eco-friendly, especially for people who are very conscious about the environment, what's eco-friendly, what's not eco-friendly. So I think this is something that brands will use in the later future for sure.
I agree. Amazing. Let's jump to the next one.
Okay, so the last one is called OOH Reimagined. OOH stands for Out of House Reimagined, which means that social media and digital marketing together, I think,
yes,
motion.
It's called CGI, the
CGI,
computer generated
yes.
images.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yeah, so an example I have for that is a man called Shane Fu. He worked with Jimmy Collection, if I'm not wrong. And Shane Fu, he's a motion designer. He worked with the Jimmy Collection, and they make like surreal visuals to promote a certain brand. For example, let's say a huge bag on the streets, but it's not real. It's just on social media, and it's very nice. It looks very realistic, and it's very convincing. And it's nice for the audience to actually sit and actually look at it. It's very appealing for the audience.
I totally agree. They said that those CGI, first, it's been a while that this is not a future trend, but this is something already happening.
It's already happening.
And they said they're not trying to trick people. They're just trying to grab their attention. You know, when they're scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, then they see suddenly something, that triggers their imagination. So this is why they were so popular, and they created kind of buzz, and some of them, they went viral. There's also the Barbie going outside the box near Burj Khalifa in Dubai. There's the Sephora bag when they opened in Istanbul, on the bridge in Istanbul. There are also the Jacquemus bags in Paris, buzzing the streets.
That's what I'm talking about, yeah.
So they were very creative, very fun also to see. And I think they transmitted the message that, for example, there's something new coming to the city, or just a promotional message.
Yeah. That's true, yes.
I think this is my favorite among those trends.
I think so too, yes. Yeah.
Because they're fun also. And let's not forget that for these to work, they usually take a picture or basically a video of the street itself, and then they add.
And then they add it later
they
on.
add the images.
CGI, yes.
Correct. So they're mixing a bit, maybe augmented reality.
Yes.
Yeah.
AR,
AI.
VR, 3D design as well. All that collabed with social media, it creates a big impact towards social media and allows consumers to actually, it appeals to them a lot.
So now here we're mixing both kind of digital, online and offline, kind of together.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
I agree. I love this trend, by the way, because every time I used to open Instagram and I see something like that, I was like, oh wow,
you just stop and watch it.
100%,
yes.
100%. Amazing. Any other trend would you like to share with us?
I don't think so. No, I think that's enough for me.
Let me add to you, because I was checking the report as well, that there's also something called the Fanspiration. They're trying to have the whole globe as a focused group. Fanspiration is whenever they get inspired by the fans from all over the world to come up with new ideas. This is similar maybe to co-creation, the one you mentioned, but this one is basically check what is going as a viral trend, and they see what people are doing, and accordingly they create.
They keep up with the latest trends.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And the other one I also checked is impactainment. So it's not edutainment, it's impactainment. Here they want to entertain people, but at the same time let them transmit a message that will make an impact for something serious, like social marketing, social causes, like you mentioned, climate change, or mental health, because this is also a booming topic,
especially in today's generation.
Because of the stress and the pandemic and so many things that happen around and still happening, unfortunately, around us in the world.
Yes, that's true.
I love those trends, and it's really nice to say that whenever we are in marketing, remember, we have to stay up to date. We have to be futuristic and look to the future, what's going to happen around us, so we be up to date and accordingly adapt our strategies so that we are not left behind, and we send maybe the trends ourselves and also be in front of everyone else in the market.
Of course, yes.
Jude, it was so nice to hear all of those trends from you, and I hope you enjoyed. And if there are other trends, maybe we can do another episode later on.
Of course, yes.
And inform our community about them. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.